Hey everybody, I'm Shai Lagarde and this is Project Gal. What is Project Gal? It's basically an empowerment project that I came up with after I watched Wonder Woman, which of course starred Gal Gadot. My fascination with Wonder Woman actually started when I was younger. I was a sickly child, I had asthma. I easily got sick just by playing outside. She was a really big hero for me. She was strong, she knows how to fight and defend herself. She's one of the founding members of Justice League. She balls with Batman and Superman. So thankfully, when I got a bit older, it seemed like I outgrew some of those childhood illnesses, and also my family became more conscious about what we eat and our lifestyle, except that I would sign up for a gym. I'll try to eat healthier. I would sign up for a class, and it just never lasts long enough. Top 5 excuses. I don't have time. It's too traffic. It's too late. I'm not in the mood. It's too expensive, which is weird because if you think about all the fraps and the junk food, they would add up and I'd be actually able to afford those things. Everything changed for me when I saw the film Wonder Woman, which got me to believe that all of these things are doable. Okay, sure, she was a demigoddess and she's just physically more superior than I could ever dream of being. But Diana is just like us. She may be strong, but she needed training. She is really intelligent and smart, but she had a lot to learn. Wonder Woman experienced these moments of self-doubt where she didn't know if she had what it takes. Even the actress, Gal Gadot, she had to train 6 months non-stop, having to gain an additional 17 pounds of muscle mass just for this role. And that's how I came up with Project Gal. The goal for this would be to be stronger, fitter, healthier, and just a little bit more like Wonder Woman. So I gathered together my partners for this project. The first one is Anytime Fitness Ortigas, so that automatically gets rid of the I have no time excuse. Not only are they open 24/7, you also have access to all their gyms. Even if you go out of town or you travel abroad, you'll have no excuse. You don't really need an excuse actually because it's really fun to work out there. They've got all the machines and equipment you'll need. They have group classes, Zumba, piloxing, functional fitness. And there's one thing I really love about the equipment is that they have treadmills that have LED screens where you can actually go online, watch Netflix, YouTube videos, or check your email while you're working out. You can also connect your own device to it so that you can listen via Bluetooth. So yeah, it's not gonna be boring because the machines are awesome and because the trainers are really approachable. And you can always switch it up with the group classes whenever you feel like it's becoming more routine. I actually got to attend one in Anytime Fitness and found my next partner for this project. Seeing Wonder Woman being able to fight like she does, I've always been wondering which one would be the best fit for me among all these martial arts. When I attended this trial session of International Krav Maga Federation Philippines, I met up with them and I decided to learn more about Krav Maga. It's an Israeli self-defense system. Of course, I can't deny that part of the appeal was that Gal Gadot herself, she served with the Israeli army for 2 years. In Krav Maga, they train you to defend yourself, and it doesn't matter if the person is bigger than you, taller than you, if there's more than one attacker, if they're coming from behind. It relies really more on muscle memory and just training your body to be able to respond fast and smart. They do workshops for girls, from hair grabs or knife attacks or even people with guns. It's actually very practical and empowering, especially for women. Next partner is Cyclehouse Manila. It's a cycling studio inside Elite Boxing in Ortigas. I thought before that indoor cycling classes are just, you sitting on the bike, changing pace here and there, or maybe changing the resistance to go uphill. But actually you get a full body workout. You work out with weights. You also get to work out your mindset because it's a 55-minute class and there will come a point where you just want to give up. You just want to unmount and just leave the room. But the lights are dim and the music is really loud. The ambiance, the teacher, your classmates in the studio, everything will just help you feel like you can do more. When you do find yourself at the end of the class still going, it makes you feel like you just overcame something really big. And that feeling is actually addicting. It's not just cardio as I first thought, but it's actually a core workout, a full body workout. It'll make me stronger, give me more endurance and stamina for all the other workouts that I have to do. My food partner for Project Gal is Diet Buddy. For as low as $340, you can get 3 full meals plus a snack. The way they cook the food, it really doesn't taste like you're depriving yourself of anything. There's a variety in the meals. There's salads, rice meals, sandwiches, so you never get bored. And then once in a while, they allow you to indulge in like sweets, like they send in like hot chocolate packets. The meals that they provide are actually enough to keep me sustained and not hungry until the next one. So it's a good way to develop discipline so that when you do come off of the Diet Buddy program, then you have more or less a routine for your eating habits. Rounding up the fitness partners is Yoga Plus. They have a studio in Podium and they offer all sorts of yoga classes, and they also have meditation classes and workshops and seminars for self-care. A huge part of being able to attain our goals is mindset. I do notice that whenever I practice yoga consistently, I feel stronger in terms of being able to say no to things that I know are bad for the body, like sleeping late or eating junk food. And I partnered specifically with Yoga Plus because my younger sister actually signed up with them. In just a few months, a lot about her has improved. Not just her posture or the way she handles and manages her stress, but also her flexibility. From being like me who can't reach my toes to being able to do headstands and all those amazing things. I mean, I'm not gonna do yoga just to be able to twist myself around. I'm just saying that it really does something to your body and your mental well-being. It's gonna keep you grounded. I think that it would nicely round out everything that I'm doing for the project, and I'm so excited to get started with Yoga Plus. Wonder Woman is not just strong, she's also very beautiful, and since Project Gal is all about self-empowerment, I thought I'd also partner with Skin Rejuve. It's a clinic that provides skincare, weight management, and even spa treatments. And they're also in Ortigas with a lot of branches everywhere. I've been going to Skin Rejuve for about 4 years now. I just tried it once and really enjoyed my experience. I also recommended them to family and friends. So now we're all going there all the time. You want to have glutathione injections, a laser treatment for your acne scars, or for your hair removal needs, treatments for your weight loss. They actually have in-house dermatologists, and they have registered nurses to administer the treatments. In the movie, Diana and Steve had this partnership of equals. Steve is the guy who has come to terms with the unpleasantness of the world and at the same time does what he can to make it a little better. Diana is the type of idealist who still gets frustrated whenever she sees that things are not fair or not as they should be. Their ability to complement each other allows them to move forward. I wanted to share with you the Steve Trevor to my Wonder Woman. Anton and I met through our mutual friend Miguel, and we started out as really good friends. We met while I was trying out scuba diving, despite not knowing how to swim. And we hit it off instantly as friends because we shared a lot of things in common. In terms of our differences, I'd like to believe that we have the same dynamic as Steve and Diana. Anton is a little more analytical and efficient. I'm really more of dreamy, like pursue your passions. Whenever I get too high up in the clouds, he's the one who keeps me grounded. And whenever I feel like he's getting too complacent, I'm the one who sort of pushes him to do more. So we have that sort of complementary partnership, and I hope that we could bring that into this project as well. So that's Project Gal in a nutshell. It started as an idea after watching the movie in June, and I hope to continue it all the way until December. There are 2 reasons why I'm putting this online. It's harder for me to quit something if I've declared to other people that I'm gonna do it. The other reason is you guys. I want to share with you the whole journey, not just the triumphs and the good parts, but also the struggles. And hopefully through sharing this story, you'll also find something for yourself that would empower you. I will always start the day with what Antiope said, which is that you're stronger than you believe. I hope that all of my vlogs will send out that message as well. And I hope that through it all, you'll be a part of the journey. Let me know what you think, ask me questions, give suggestions, or if you want to be a partner, let me know. And yeah, so I'm excited to start with vlog 1, and I hope to see you also in my next videos. To make things more interesting, I'll be having a giveaway for the commenter of the month. For YouTube, I'll have a playlist for Project Gal videos. For my Facebook page, I'll have an album for all the Project Gal posts. For Instagram, I'll have the official hashtag Project Gal, and for my blog, it'll all be under the tag Project Gal as well. So all you have to do is post a comment on any or all of the Project Gal posts. If you're going to post on YouTube, it should be a different comment from the one on Instagram or Facebook or the blog. My team and I will be choosing the comment with the most impact for that month. So for example, it can be the most creative or the funniest or the most meaningful comment. And it doesn't have to be super long or flowery as long as it's sincere and it's relevant to the post. And of course, to qualify, you need to be following me on my social media accounts and also all of my partners. To find out the prize of the month, just check out my Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, and or blog. And starting with vlog 2, I'll be announcing the commenters of the month. Shout out to my eagle-eyed reader Kathleen for noticing that I've been injecting a bit of Wonder Woman into some of my IG stories. Hi Kathleen! That wraps up vlog 1 of my Project Gal series. Thank you so much for expressing your support by watching this video till the end. And if you haven't yet, please do like, comment, and subscribe to see more of my next videos. Bye!